The Learning Pack. The Learning Pack is a significant part of the course. As you can see, we've got a Learning Pack uploaded here, Wheels and Tyres. Every Learning Pack will have on the front page this warning, and please take heed of it. We will not allow you to do any practical whatsoever if you do not possess the relevant personal protective equipment. Okay, we're not going to put you, others, or ourselves at danger. Alright, so what are these learning packs? Well, if you'd like to actually draw an analogy, think of them as an online workbook. But only the beauty of these things is we can incorporate videos and diagrams and all sorts of nice, weird and wonderful bits and pieces. Navigating around it, and you'll see that 3 buttons here. Repeat the slide, go forward with the slide, and that's to play the slide as you would in a booth. So you just click it and just let it run. What do they look like? Okay, one of the things we can actually do with online learning is we can actually put in videos. And this one's from Dunlop. It talks about how a tyre is constructed and essentially why the tyres are the most important element of the vehicle. Keep on moving forward and you'll see tasks. Now, these tasks are there for you to complete. They are very important, and if you do not complete the tasks, you will not pass that particular pack. Now, the assessment process I'll explain to you in another video later on. Okay, so as you can see here, task 1, simply identify the purpose and function of the vehicle tyre. I do not want copy and paste from the internet. And I'll be able to easily find whether you've copied and pasted from the internet, because all the relevant information is usually kept within the first 3 search pages. I expect you to be able to put things into your own words. Okay, it's called synthesis. You're not learning anything by going on to Dunlop, finding out what the tyre is, what it does, right click, copy, paste, stick it in. That's it. That's no good. It's a lazy way of doing it, and we're not going to do it. So what are we going to do then? Well, you're going to have to make a copy of this pack, and you're going to have to put this pack in your Google Docs, and then when it's in your Google Docs, you complete it and then upload it into your own e-portfolio. Process sounds complicated. In fact, it's very simple. Take a look down here. We've got this wonderful little button. Click on it and it'll maximize this into virtually full page. A lot better to see. And those of you who bought netbooks, you're gonna find perhaps a little bit of a struggle working through some of these bits and pieces, so I strongly suggest you get a mouse. These trackpads on these computers are next to useless. I want to create a copy of this, so this goes into your Google Docs. So I come down here and we've got an actions button, and in the actions button we can play the video. Well, what do you expect? We can print it all out and write on it. We can download it as a portable document. We can download it as a PowerPoint. Now, if you feel a lot happier working locally on your computer offline, then fine. No problems at all. Download it as a PowerPoint by all means, as long as you've got the software. And then when you save it, make sure you save it as a PowerPoint 97 to 2003 file. If you remember, I spoke to you earlier on, and there are significant issues uploading a 2007 file, so be aware of that one. Edit if we have the permission, where we can actually edit this live. We can create a copy, we can report inappropriate content, and we can show the speaker's notes. We want to create a copy, so what I'm going to do is just simply do that. Click on it, and this then gets put straight into my Google Docs. Now you start to work on this particular pack. So if I just go to task 1, which is there, okay, Now, because of the way in which we've actually written these, you can write directly to the page itself. So we can slip in a text box. I can pull it down there, and I can just click, and I can add my content. Blah 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 blah. If I want to add a diagram, I simply insert a new slide. I suggest blank. Always go for blank. If I want to put in a video to help explain what I'm trying to get across, if I want to put in a diagram which I found which is relevant and explain that, then fine. That would be all good stuff. So how would we actually do that? Well, okay, we want to insert a video then, okay? So there it is, video. And straight away, because of the way in which Google works around YouTube, because we've got wheels and tires, straight away it's actually checked for wheels and tires, and those are some of the results that's come up with the search. Okay, so let's type in, let's go for a manufacturer, probably the best of the lot, Bridgestones. So we'll have a look at Bridgestone, and we'll see what the Bridgestone have up and online for us. Now, some of these manufacturers have become wise to YouTube, and they are starting to put up some pretty good technical information. So we'll go for this one. We'll go for the run flat tire and support ring, and I'm going to play it. Okay, so that suits our purpose. We like it, we've read it, we've gone through it, the content is correct, and it helps support our own text. So I'll just go select the video, and there it is, nestling within my pack, and that stays there. Now, you're not going to use a video to explain everything. I want text and I want analysis. And once we've done that, then the pack is ready to be uploaded back into your own electronic portfolio, where we shall come along and mark it. It'll take you a couple of goes to get used to this particular system, but it works. I can assure you it works. Okay, so next video we'll start looking at how we take the Google Doc and put it onto our own blog site. Thank you very much, and any questions, please just give us a shout.